Attention everyone, sit back and prepare yourselves. What we're about to delve into is significantly different, and you won't want to miss a moment of it. Prepare for a journey that ventures beyond the usual. Philosophers have long extolled the beauty of a rose and the splendor of life, but today, we delve deeper. We will explore what lurks on the other side of beauty and wonder. A word of caution. This journey isn't for the faint of heart. We're about to confront realities that might challenge your core beliefs. Are you ready to explore the hidden realms where angels and spirits are not the only inhabitants? If so, let's awaken to the full spectrum of existence, both its light and its shadows. In our human experience, we navigate a reality woven with contrasts: light, dark, male, female, positive, negative, night and day. This duality extends beyond our physical world into spiritual realms. Just as we speak of angels and spirits, we must acknowledge their counterparts in a darker realm where devils and demons reside. This exploration forms the crux of Gabriel's wisdom, a deep dive into the nature of devils, demons, and their infernal domains. Here, I aim to distill their essence succinctly, illuminating their characteristics to not only satisfy curiosity, but to arm you with knowledge for protection, a task often neglected. Consider this analogy: where angels embody lightness, demons are shrouded in darkness. This isn't about physical appearance, but rather an internal nature. Intelligence and awareness are akin to light, while ignorance mirrors darkness, shaping the very essence of these beings. In our world, the ceaseless rotation brings about day and night, symbols of the eternal battle between light and shadow. Night becomes a haven for malevolent forces, while daylight offers a canvas for intelligence to craft a better existence. Consider ignorance as a virus, insidiously infiltrating intelligence, much like a pathogen commandeering a cell. It replicates its own destructive nature, undermining the host's vitality. This metaphor resonates more profoundly in the wake of the 2020 pandemic, a real-world echo of how darkness operates, not unlike the way demons and devils insidiously spread their influence. The crucial battle, therefore, is in safeguarding oneself against this encroaching darkness. Even those who find themselves in the depths of despair, akin to demons or devils, can ascend from their plight. Knowledge and awareness are the ladders out of this metaphorical hell. Let's envision hell, not just as a place, but as a state characterized by endless conflict, domination, and exploitation. The details of such a place are too repugnant for detailed description, but suffice it to say, they represent the antithesis of a harmonious and enlightened existence. Understanding these dark realities is essential, not to instill fear, but to arm ourselves against them and to foster a vigilant pursuit of light. Returning to our discussion of self-defense against these nocturnal adversaries, it's vital to recognize their tendency to strike in moments of vulnerability, particularly during sleep when our guard is down. These entities, drawn to the weakest links, often target the most vulnerable among us. Now consider the interplay of temperature and consciousness in this unseen battle. At night, when the world is naturally cooler, one might assume it's best to seek warmth. However, paradoxically, keeping the environment cooler can be a form of defense. These creatures emerging from a cold, dark realm are drawn to warmth, the warmth that living beings emanate. In your sleep, this heat becomes a beacon. Have you ever pondered the phenomenon of sleepwalking? It's a state where consciousness seems to take a back seat, like a room plunged into darkness. Here's where the concept of light as a symbol of awareness gains significance. By maintaining a cooler temperature, you create an environment less conducive to these entities. Should they attempt to draw near, the stark contrast between the cold room and the warmth of your being can act as an alert mechanism. In this chilled setting, if you do awaken, preferably gradually, you might become more acutely aware of these presences. It's not just about your physical sight, but an awakening of the mind's eye, a heightened state of consciousness. Thus, in this battle against the night's shadows, your awareness, symbolized by light and warmth, becomes your shield, your beacon in the darkness. Enhancing your second sight or intuitive perception is another crucial aspect of defense, a topic rich enough for its own discussion. But beyond this heightened awareness, there are more practical measures to consider, such as the very sustenance we consume. What we eat not only nourishes our bodies, but also influences our spiritual resilience. Be mindful of your diet. Sometimes today's meal can manifest as tomorrow's energy, for better or worse. The list of dietary considerations is extensive, a subject I plan to delve into more deeply another time. For now, know that consciousness in consumption is key. If you're still with me, it means you're open to these ideas, perhaps even recognizing their importance. I encourage you to revisit these concepts, reflect on them, and even take notes. While the existence of dark entities may be a matter of debate for some, those who have experienced their impact have no doubt of their reality. This is not a modern invention. Our ancestors spoke of possessions and dark spirits, wisdom that has often been ignored or forgotten in our times. Understanding these forces involves peering into the complexities of creation itself, perhaps even considering the existence of multiple dimensions. Can you conceive of such a reality? As we reach the end of this exploration into the realms of light and darkness, it's essential to reflect on the insights and strategies we've discussed. We began by understanding the dichotomy of our world, a place of contrasts where light battles darkness and knowledge confronts ignorance. We recognize the need to defend against the darker, often unseen forces that can influence our lives, acknowledging their existence as much as we cherish the presence of light and positivity. Our journey took us through practical methods of protection, maintaining awareness, especially in our most vulnerable states like sleep, understanding the importance of our environment, such as the temperature of our rooms, and recognizing the impact of our choices, notably in what we consume. We've also touched upon the more profound aspects of spiritual defense, like enhancing our second sight or intuitive perception. Remember, the wisdom of our ancestors and the knowledge passed down through generations underscore the reality of these forces. These concepts aren't mere myths or folklore. They are integral parts of our collective human experience, often lost or overlooked in the modern world. In conclusion, the key to safeguarding ourselves lies in awareness, mindfulness, and understanding. By acknowledging the complexities of our existence, possibly extending into multiple dimensions, we arm ourselves not just with knowledge, but with the power to shape our reality. May you carry these insights with you, applying them not only for personal protection, but also in fostering a world where understanding, peace, and harmony prevail. As you contemplate these ideas, I invite you to join me in envisioning a world enriched by this balance, a world where the light of knowledge and the shadow of mystery coexist in a dance as old as time itself. Let this article serve not just as a guide, but as a starting point for your journey towards greater awareness and a harmonious balance between light and dark. While I expose these themes further in my books, for now, let me retreat into this contemplative, meditative music, envisioning a world where harmony reigns, a world that we can all aspire to with greater understanding and vigilance.